Today we are going to learn something about finite and infinite set. Before we get into the definition of finite and infinite set, we can recall what we have learned in our elementary classes about finite and infinite set. There, a finite set is nothing but a set consisting of finite number of elements or fewer number of elements. Otherwise, the set is said to be an infinite set. The number of elements of a particular set is also known as its cardinality. If the cardinality is finite, then we can say that the set is said to be finite. For example, if a set contains only 5 elements, we say that it is a 5 element set or its cardinality is 5, hence it is a finite set. If a set contains 100 elements, again we can say that it is a 100 element set or its cardinality is 100, hence it is a finite set. If a set contains 1 lakh elements, we can say that its cardinality is 1 lakh and so it is again a finite set. Along with that, we have learned that empty sets are sets having no elements. So by default, the number of elements in empty set is 0. Cardinality is 0. Now we can come into the definition over here. First one, the empty set phi is said to have 0 elements. Empty set phi is said to have 0 elements always. If n element of n, a set S is said to have n elements if there exists a bijection from the set Nn onto S. A set S is said to have n elements if we can define a bijection from Nn onto S. Nn is nothing but first n natural number. It's a set consisting of first n natural numbers. If you are able to define a bijection from Nn onto S, then we can say that it is an n element, it has n elements. A bijection means nothing if you are able to list the elements of S in order to the first n natural numbers. In accordance with the first n natural numbers, we can say that it is an n element set. Order means we can arrange or list the elements of set S as first element. S as first element. First element is the image of 1. Second element is the image of 2. The third element is the image of 3 and so on. Nth element which is the image of n. Likewise, if you are able to list the elements of S in accordance with the first n natural numbers, we can say that the S has n elements. Now we can come to the definition of a finite set. A set S is said to be finite if it is either empty or it has n elements for some n. That means a set is said to be finite, either it should be empty or if we are able to say it has n elements. To say it has n elements, we should be able to define a bijection from Nn onto S, or we can list or arrange the elements of S in accordance with first n natural numbers, or we can list the elements in order of first n natural numbers. Then we can say that it is a finite set. A set S is said to be infinite if it is not finite. If you are not able to define the cardinality, if you are not able to define a particular n or the endpoint of the set, then we can say that it is an infinite set. It is going continuously and mapping with respect to natural numbers or some other real numbers. Then we can say that it is an infinite set. Consider example for a finite set. Very basic example we are using to show the definition. Consider the set of all English vowels. V is the name of that set whose members are A, E, I, O, U. We know that the set has 5 elements. How we are able to define it as 5 elements? As per the definition, if it has 5 elements only if there is a bijection from N5 onto V. So we are taking N5 as the first 5 natural numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and listing it. Below that we are listing the elements of vowels. We know that A is the first member of the set vowel. A is the first member means first element means we can consider it as the image of 1. E is the second member or second element means we can consider it as the image of 2. I is the third element means we can consider it as the image of 3 and so on. If I is the U is the first fifth element means we can consider it as the image of 5. Likewise, we are defining a function from N5 onto V. Look at the function here. It is both 1, 1 and 1, 2 because different elements have different images as well as every element of V has a pre-image in N5. Therefore, it is a 1, 1 onto function. Therefore, if it is a bijection from n5 onto V. Therefore, n5 and V must have same number of elements. Therefore, V is a 5-element set. Hence, it is a finite set. Therefore, to define a set to be finite, either it should be empty or it should be able to say it has n elements. Just like bubbles, we can say a set contains 50 elements. We should be able to define a bijection from n50 to S, or we can list the elements of S in accordance to in the order of first 50 natural numbers. That is first element, second element, third element, and so on up to 50th element. Just like if you are able to list the elements in accordance with the natural number, then we can say that it has n elements or 50 elements or 100 elements and so on. Therefore, to define a finite set, either it should be empty or it has n element set. This is the definition for a finite set. Thank you.